Shastra, and so I've done some work in Shastra, and my internships were good. So these are the two things that whenever anyone would read my resume, they're like, okay, dude, this guy is a Shastra sponsor who's done like good internships. So it's who's done good internships. So two things that you're really good at, you should search for. I mean, of course, it will be more than two as it is for some of us here.
In brief, what a spike really is any area or anything that you've done which where you've really had some good impact which is not seen in others, or you've done something consistently well.
Yes.
You know, you've climbed the ladders and you've shown you have diligence and you've consistently done well in that area. Those are what you generally call as spikes. So this can be in any area because Consult is so vast. It does not have to be limited to say only finance or only analytics. Aparna, she's not here. Her entire resume was BT.
Yeah.
She had research papers in BT. She had projects in BT. She had her PORs in BT. So it's BT editor.
So essentially what I think we're trying to convey is about drive. So he mentioned leadership, drive and impact, right? So drive is essentially taking whatever you've done, like from your second year say, and excelling in it. So if you've taken say videography or something, and if you like started off as a second year design core and gone on to be a design core or something like that, that's just an example. So that's an example of you following your passion. And in parallel, if you got say a couple of competition wins, say making an SFM or something, that also shows drive. So essentially, what we're looking at is a holistic resume. I'm having acronym.
Any achievement where you've really done well, where you've made a mark is a spike. It can be in sports, it can be anywhere.
Anything. That's the plus point of consulting. If
Yeah.
you're at anything, you stand a chance.
Internships, projects, anything. And then, so besides your spikes,
CG is also a spike.
CG is also a spike.
CG is a spike.
And then you'll have, so it's generally good to have like 2 to 3 spikes.
Yeah.
More than that, you're definitely in. And then besides that, you kind of want to round off your resume, so you have, extra points, extracurriculars, some sports, dramatic, something like that.
Interesting point.
Show that your resume is a diversified resume. It should not be like only PORs or only interns. It should have different parts as well.
Yeah, I think that's Nitin just summed it up. 2 spikes.
2 spikes and well-rounded will basically sum it up.
2 plus. I mean, of course,
Yeah.
you have more than
2 or more.
well-rounded. So yeah, that is.
I think one thing that you just tangentially touched upon is that so they want to check that you've actually explored various different possibilities and then zeroed in on your interest. You've not just focused on say 3 things with the intention of making them spikes. So that's already been touched upon in the holistic sense, but just keep this in mind as a more blunt way.
Basically, your resume should tell a story. It should not be like you have put in 3-4 spikes randomly. So everything should be a connected thing. You should have a story built around that.
So Nitish is just mentioning that you need to be result oriented in your numbers in terms of quantification. So basically quantify everything that you've done. So there's this one thing that a senior told me when I was making my resume. He was like, dude, your CG is low, face it. So essentially the rest of your resume should be something that will make people forget your CG. So at the end of it, like when someone goes through the end of, like from start to bottom, they should actually forget the fact that you had a low CG. That's all that a senior told. So maybe you could structure your resume that way.
Okay, so got some idea.
Any doubts or
Any doubts? Yeah, I think
Let's have it more interactive. Any doubts?
might be the basic.
Even if it's specifics, just shoot it.
Yeah.
Guys, there are seats here.
So it's unlikely you'll find us free during the holidays.
Serious. People we like.
People who give frameworks for that.
Firstly, what I suggest is before writing resume, look at some resume which had similar profile. So I used to look at people who were in Sarang, who were into PRs, who were into internships. So such kind of profiles, and basically I used to make a similar kind of resume. So it's better you guys look at someone who has been in the similar profile so that you get a good idea about how to make a resume.
Muslim must have figured it out by now. Like they must be one thing already done everything.
So before you start your resume, talk to your seniors. The resume making process is really iterative. You will have to
make a resume, send it to a few seniors, they will send a lot of feedback. Often the feedback will contradict each other. Then you will have to take a call on what you think makes more sense and repeat. So it helps if you are in contact with some seniors who have either been through the process or are quite familiar with what the resume is supposed to look like. It'll help if you, the more you refine your resume, and then I suggest you start in advance because some of us started late, it was really stressful making the resume in the end. So start in advance, keep updating your resume as you're done with things, especially with your summer intern. And as I said, quantify everything, run it by seniors. It's a very iterative process.
I think everything gets solved once you start running it through senior. So the major caveat is don't wait for it to be perfect before you send it to a senior. Like that is a trap that a lot of people fall into.
There are various drafts. You'll have like around what 8 to 9 drafts of your resume. You keep making a draft. You'll get some feedback. Make another draft. It takes time.
Okay, so the number of drafts is different to different.
Any other doubts on resume making?
Any other doubts? Like one-line summaries. Particular courses or something. So depends on. So management consulting, there are hardly any courses. Yeah. So unless you really killed it at some courses, like you have a minor which is like all essays or something.
But even then, it doesn't really help.
I think it is scholastic achievements. Is what I should say.
It won't really help because hundreds of people have done the same course. You'd rather fill it up with.
So if you're asking something like a relevant courses section, you don't need that for you do not need that section.
In fact, you won't have enough space to fill it up in a consultant.
Don't put management. Don't put achievement is key. Like every point should scream achievement.
Like see, it's perfectly fine if you want to put a minor where you want to say that you're the only student to get like all 3 essays or something that you want to show that is unique.
Yeah, like I just push it into the scholastic.
Or maybe exactly, you can push it into scholastic. Like I think some people have put for instance minor or something.
Yeah.
I put my minor wala CG in the scholastic achievement because that was because my scholastic achievement section was very small, so I just added that as a filler point just to make it well rounded.
So no section should be just like I did this. That is not what they're looking for. When I did this is how I get your
I am not doing that.
So we've got him stuck with showing his resume.
We'll critically analyze his resume.
We tell you if like the company was here, what all they would look at and be proud of and be disgusted by.
Okay, any other doubts?
Yeah, quickly, any other doubts while this is set up? Anything on resumes, anything pre-shortlist, throw at us right now.
Yeah. Sorry?
Which all companies are CG cutoffs?
Which all companies have CG cutoffs? None to our knowledge.
There's no hard cutoff.
Consulting doesn't have. So it's this, okay, I'll give you an example of how BCG does this. Which one?
So okay, fine. So it's a very it's not very hard and fast, but you'll find Octus having the cutoff of around 7.5 and BCG having a cutoff of around 7. That is your. I think McKay is 8. So yeah, that's hard and fast. Yeah, it's not very hard and fast. Yeah, you can compensate.
If you cured cancer, then even 6 is fine.
Yeah.
So how I'll give you an example of how BCG would do this. They would give marks for different sections and sum it up. And so how BCG would do this is what we've heard. We don't know for sure. Is that they would. Yeah, we've never seen his resume, but this is going to be entertaining. So what BCG would do essentially is they would look at different sections, mark him, and then sum it up. If he clears a particular cutoff, he's shortlisted. Whereas what a McKinsey would do is not, I've heard, is not as quantitative. They would look at spikes, and if they find enough spikes, they will count it in. What is a spike is of course subjective to who's checking your resume. That's how it is, unfortunately. So now we will critically analyze his resume. So we can see CGPA is not going to be a big plus pointer here. So, but Honda award is a very renowned award in INSTI, in all the IITs. So that's definitely going to fetch him plus points, right? Including the offered an internship in Japan. So that line is pretty cool. He's getting marks for that. Do you guys want to add something? KVPY and NTSC are 100 other people, right, usually. So, like, it's okay. But in that section, Honda is the point which he's going for. The others are fillers. What are they? So, his main point here is Honda. The rest are like points to support that he is academically sound. GMAT, where is GMAT? Oh, okay, so he's written GMAT score.
Okay, so anyway, let's just hurry through this, no? So education, the OK CG is offset by that award. So overall, education I don't think counts as a spike. And GMAT is also a pretty good score. So it doesn't count as a spike though, education. So next, let's go to next. Okay, yeah, so that's a good point. So Preet is telling me, so look at that last, like the brackets there. Quantified, top 0.1%, top 0.02%. Everything's quantified. It makes more impact. If you say something in words, then it doesn't make as much impact as quantification does. So make sure to quantify everything in your resume. So the top followed by a percentage is a way of quantifying. Okay, next, professional experience and projects. So here you can see that like there's a fair bit of work, and the points themselves, you can see the bolding and the quantification, 300 million INR and things like that. It's all quantified, and if you see what? Sorry. There's a PPO. So this is a spike. This section as a whole is a spike. So this is what a spike looks like for those of you who want to know. Now, one more thing is it's all action words, like it's deployed, contributed. It's very action oriented. It's not like I was there and things like that. Don't put that. Everything should be action oriented. Everything should be quantified, crisp and impactful. So Cadbury, GE and Master Series together, this is